In that complaint, it alleges that a gentleman out of Topeka was attempting to plot a bomb, to detonate a bomb at the military installation at Fort Riley, Kansas. I want to state that the perimeter of Fort Riley was never penetrated. There was never any concern on our part that he would get onto the fort, and unbeknownst to him, the materials that were used to make up this bomb were inert. The defendant in question is a 20-year-old by the name of John Thomas Booker, Jr. He is scheduled to make his initial appearance in federal court late this morning or early this afternoon. He was arrested at approximately 9 a.m. this morning without incident in the Manhattan area as he made his final preparations for his planned assault. Mr. Booker faces 3 federal charges: 1 count of attempting to use a weapon of mass destruction, 1 count of attempting to damage property by means of an explosive, and 1 count of attempting to provide material support to a foreign terrorist organization. If he is convicted of any of these charges, he will face a maximum penalty of life in federal prison. The criminal complaint today alleges that he has spent months developing and attempting to execute a plan that would result in his own death. It's alleged that he planned to pull the trigger of the explosives himself so that he would die in the explosion. It's alleged that he told another individual that detonating a suicide bomb was his #1 aspiration because he couldn't be captured, all the evidence would be destroyed, and he would be guaranteed to hit his target. The complaint further alleges that he identified Fort Riley as a good target. He did that because he believed the post was famous and that, quote, there are a lot of soldiers there, end quote. The complaint also alleges that he put together what they're sometimes referred to as a martyr video or a propaganda video to be played after his death. In that video, he addresses the American public, and he said he wanted members of the public whose sons and daughters were members of the military, that he wanted to get their loved ones out of the military immediately. He said because the Islamic State is coming for them. He said that they were targets in their homes, at their bases, recruiting stations, or in the streets. This particular defendant has been under investigation for some time by the FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force. And it's alleged that since March of this year, he's been plotting to construct an explosive device for an attack on American soil. He repeatedly stated his desire to engage in violent jihad on behalf of the Islamic State of Iraq, otherwise known as ISIL. Over a period of months, he began doing and taking actions that were more than just mere talking. He started to carry out plans and taking steps necessary to put the bomb together and ultimately to deliver it for destruction. The complaint alleges that he took the following steps. He assisted in acquiring components so that he could make a bomb that would be contained in a vehicle. He produced a propaganda video, as I said, that was to be played after his death. He rented a storage locker in Topeka to store components for the explosive device. And he was the one who identified Fort Riley as the target. And he took all these actions while declaring his commitment to trigger the bomb himself so that he would become a martyr. Because of the amazing work of the FBI and the Joint Terrorism Task Force, Mr. Booker was arrested without incident this morning near Manhattan as he undertook his final preparations to carry out his plan